live.
We are.
And we're live.
Hey, pants on.
Right, everybody.
Coffee
this
on.
Is a stream. Thought, do because I wanted to show off me Scotty.
Your new Scotty avatar.
Face, yeah. That I've done. So, what? Better fucking.
Scotty, what are you like?
Yeah, when Scotty's blatantly fucking. I mean, at least when I'm like showing people's stuff, I usually will edit it. Like, as you can see with the
like
Scotty,
you say, 20% different. Scotty's
yeah,
just a screenshot copy and paste artist. No originality.
Yeah, there's the old Scotty face that I did because that looks more like Scotty because like fucking.
That's
like,
pretty good.
Oh,
yeah, is he A, drunk, B, stoned, or C, drunk and stoned? Who knows? A, B, and C.
But look, yeah, you can see the comparisons. Like.
That's more Scotty than Scotty.
Yeah, well, I think it has got a bit of John Lovett to him, but he's also like an effeminate sort of fucking dude.
I still think he's more of a feminine version of Pedro Pascal. Give him a glow stick, he's away.
Yeah. Well, there's it. Yeah, the picture I did because for the thumbnail because this is serious shit. Look at this.
What's he up, Scotty?
At me and that, like Scotty is so obsessed with me. He's giving me free signal boost by stealing, which he is, your content while simultaneously blocking it, which is a bit fucking. Yeah, you're gonna steal someone's content, like at least fucking let them complain in the chat, sort of thing.
But I just don't get the logic. He's blocking me, then he's obsessively stalking me, and then he's copying and pasting and screenshotting what I've done and putting it out on Twitter, giving me free publicity. There's just no logic, Scotty. You've lost the plot. I almost feel sorry for him. Almost.
Yeah. Well, they're like fucking. Yeah, I saw this shit. I'm like, oh fucking hell, yeah, this is crazy. I was gonna fucking show you it, but you already like added me up, saying like, look at this shit. Like, yeah, crazy.
Yeah, I got an anonymous tip off from myself that Scotty was copying me. See, the thing is, I knew that he was looking at my Twitter feed because he's blocked me. That's Scotty logic. But yesterday, I was actually going to publicly congratulate Scotty for showing trigger discipline because he hadn't told me to bump myself off or to fuck off for at least 2 days. But I almost spoke too soon because clearly Scotty has no trigger discipline. In fact, the only person getting triggered is Scotty.
Yeah, well, as I say, he's a very effeminate.
Are you all right there, Scotty? What's wrong with you? Do you need some? Do you need a hug, Scotty? And especially
the avatar face that I put on that picture is of a woman, but Scotty's so
girl, isn't it?
Yeah, you just don't realise it. He just looks like Scotty doing his boots.
Good legs.
Yeah, even though he's supposed to be in a miniskirt. Like, oh yeah, let me go into battle wearing a miniskirt. Fucking signers.
Distraction. No, you can tell it's not Scotty's body because the arms are too muscly for him. He hasn't got the strength to pull his own boots on. He's barely got the strength to pull himself off.
Well, yeah, well, he doesn't pull himself up by the bootstraps. I know that.
Exactly. He's dragging himself down and trying to drag us down to his level. At this point, I'm genuinely curious. Scotty, what do you want? What do you want, Scotty?
Yeah, you played your ass in fucking side cunt, some people would say.
I mean, maybe what he wants is for people like us to constantly take the piss out of him. Who knows?
Well, it's certainly got a lot of fucking content we've got there.
Yeah, well, it's bumped up my Twitter feed, probably bumped up his. Everyone's looking at the actual content of the tweets that he's screenshotting. And we've got an extra show. I mean, we had a day off yesterday. I think we were going to have a day off today because you weren't going to broadcast until tomorrow, if I'm paying attention.
Yeah. Yeah, I did see it. Oh, fucking hell. I thought, oh, Captain might want to fucking get on this whilst it's hot. Now, and I've got my hours back. So I'm like, yeah.
Might as well. There'll probably be some new drama by tomorrow. I think maybe it is Scotty that's actually the problem in the community, because I did check out Anti-Disestablishmentarianism Jill with Jedi Master doing a show, and just earlier, and they were fine. They were reading the chat. They had good energy. No one got upset. No one stormed off in a huff. So I'm thinking, I think the problem, I mean, we know I'm a problem, but I think the problem in the community, it's Scottimus. It's you, Scotty. You're the problem. It's all that drinking and smoking and drinking soy drink.
Yeah, you got to look at yourself, can't you? Sometimes.
Exactly. Because Jedi Master, Jedi Bill, one of
Yeah,
the YouTubers said, you sometimes got to look at how many people you fall out with. If you fall out with 20 people, maybe it's you. Now, we all know I like to annoy a bunch of people, so no question about me being a troublemaker. But Scotty, I counted 7 people at least that you pissed off just in the last 2 weeks, Scott, including Jill. So maybe you're the problem, Scotty. Have you thought about that? I mean, with all the drinking and smoking you're doing, Scotty, you're probably having blackouts anyway.
Well, drinking lots of soy, it's very fucking bad for the hormones. He'll be all over the shop.
Has he got any hormones?
Well, yeah, he's got his ovaries, hasn't he? So
that's true. We know how to make a hormone. Put sand in the Vaseline. Come on. Yeah. So Scott, come on up and talk to us. We'll be nice to you because you're obviously hurting. So problems at home, Scotty. Is everything all right at home?
Yeah, well, probably not.
Maybe he's on a new estrogen plan. I don't know. Maybe he's having his own version of Fight Club. Maybe he's hallucinated Amala and then realised that he's woken up and, he's the Joker. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. I'm spitballing.
Yeah, well, I think he has realised he's fucking all he can get so far with fucking talking about She-Hulk and Spice Girls.
Spice up your life. Exactly. Quite so, sir. He's got nothing left. Nothing in the tank. Maybe not having a channel's finally getting to him, because if Jill doesn't give Scotty a place to go, then he's fucked, isn't he? Angry tweets is all he's got left.
Yeah, maybe. Because you say Jill's fucked off with some other dude, as in streaming.
She's found someone less annoying and more sober.
Yeah, it could be one where Scotty is feeling a bit sort of like fucking desperate for some attention. So he thought he'd just fucking use your fucking...
Use me as an excuse as his emotional punching bag as usual. Because when I had a channel, he did come on stream once after an argument with Jill. He just came on angry and wanted to rant about Star Trek and how great Picard season 3 was. So maybe... See, it's a classic thing. It's one of them, isn't it, with relationships. Which came first? Scotty and Jill drifting apart, or Jill and Jedi Master working better together? Who knows? It's a catch-22, but both of those things are happening, Scotty. You're not the golden child anymore, Scottimus. Your days are done.
Yeah, looks like there's a new kid in town. For Jill, anyway. This could end up with Scotty having to fucking put his foot down with Jill. Say it's either him or me.
Oh, he can't afford to do that because we all know what the answers are going to be.
He might not have any fucking options left.
I mean, the thing about Jedi Master is he's got his own channel, Scotty. He's a big boy.
Yes.
So there you go. What do you think, Scotty? Because you're obviously out there. If not live, then definitely on the re-rub. Hey, Scotty. I think you'll be begging for a spot on the Ends channel soon. You'll have nowhere else to go.
Could be. I'd let him in. Even though, obviously, he couldn't start acting soy. He'd have to man up. He'd have to start manning up.
Aye. Yeah, soy aside, Jens will let anyone on his channel. Look, even I'm here. That's how low the bar is, folks. He even let Tony on the other day, discount Doomcock himself,
Yeah.
which I'm still very happy about. Had a lovely time with Phony, but always aware, reminding myself that the guest spot openness is not reciprocated, is it? Is Jens
No,
allowed on Tony's channel without a buy or leave? Not really.
no. Well, he knows fucking we're going to be too masculine for his channel.
I think that's the problem. But maybe that policy will change. Who knows? But I think on a long enough timeline, Tony and or Scotty will come on your channel. We shall see.
Yeah, well, I'll throw the link in if they do. If there's anyone in the chat that like fucking we want on, and they
Just
ask
me
for the
so
link.
far.
Yeah. Well, no one fucking even put anything in the chat. There's been a few. Oh, there we go.
There you go. That's me.
Yeah, it's Captain Infinity, Sammy Lahu Army.
All right, Captain.
Yeah,
With
Captain.
a satellite dish.
Oh, a satellite dish.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fucking
Lozenge.
cocktail drink or something.
You think everything's a drink? You're like Scotty. Everything's alcohol. I'll tell you what, though, I'm back on the coffee now. Woo! I like this.
Right.
Yeah. But yeah, Scotty, cheers for the signal boost. I just randomly thought I'd do a few tweets slagging off all the YouTubers I've got issues with and why. For no particular reason. I just woken up. I was half asleep when I did that, but I didn't realise in my wildest dreams that Scotty would like it so much. He'd take a screenshot and post it wholesale. That's brilliant. You're like my own personal recall, Scotty. Getting the information out there. It's like a dream come true.
We'll post it for you.
Wholesale. So yeah, at least when Jens does it, it'll change 20% for moral and legal reasons. Scotty's not got a creative bone in his body. Just screenshots. That's all he can muster, isn't it, Scott?
Yes. A bit disappointed in him.
Well,
that's what happens when you watch Sawyer Fenimert shit. You become Sawyer Fenimert, and when you're Sawyer Fenimert, you rely on other people fucking doing it for you.
Indeed. Yep. Only good can create. Only soy can destroy. That's you, Scotty. You're incapable of creating any new content or material yourself, aren't you?
Oh, you're just digging in deep, but I can't argue with you, Captain. I can't argue. It's obviously
now the harsh home truth from the captain. I mean,
Yeah.
look at his Twitter feed. There's nothing there. It's all reposts and screenshots. He can't even get a thought together, can he?
No, he just do a lot of like reposting of other people's tweets.
Right, exactly. Quite so. Nothing there. I'm subscribed, Freudian slip. I'm pleasantly surprised he's got 200 followers on the old twats. Well done, Scott. There must be a lot of fans of lazy retweets and screenshots.
Yeah, I think it's about as many as Scotty. I think he's only got about 200.
Yep, 200, 202, something like that.
Yeah.
It's bouncing around the 200 number.
Yeah, you're on fucking equal fighting terms on the Twitters.
Oh, I'm going up. I was stuck on like 630 for ages, and I've ever since I got re-blocked by Professor Raquel Briggs, I've gone up 730, 750, 760. It's going up and up. I think the algorithm's liking me now. It's all that talk about time travel. I was trying to have a day off Twitter yesterday.
Oh, bring that up because I didn't even read it and that because it was like
huge.
It went on for an hour. I looked at the timeline. It went on for about an hour.
This guy. There's another person that, like Eugene Old Man Bird, actually believes that time travel to the past is possible. I'm all about the pop culture. If you think time travel is real, that's up to you. I decided not to argue that point. I said I don't personally believe that you can time travel to the past in reality because I've studied a bit of physics. But you go ahead. But I will not tolerate one malleable timeline. That's the one thing we all agree on. But going, maybe it's one malleable timeline. And after a week of this, I finally blocked him yesterday, called him a dumb cunt and blocked him. Just there's no such thing as one malleable timeline. It's like, well, I'm open-minded. Yeah, Believing in the tooth fairy isn't being open-minded. It's called being gullible. Gullible and open-minded are not synonymous. The earth isn't flat. The tooth fairy doesn't exist. And time travel to the past, even if it was possible, you cannot ignore Clobby's law. There's no such thing as one malleable timeline. Not in fiction and certainly not in reality. So that's that. Oh, I'm open-minded. No, you're a dumb cunt. Not you, that person. So, yep, that was...
Oh,
we had
yeah, well,
about
there we go.
500
Yeah, look at
tweets was
this.
enough.
Yeah, like 8 hours ago, it sort of finished. So it must
There
have
was
started.
there was
Like,
that word salad cunt, and I
yeah,
checked as I always do. Most people that I argue with have got like 100 followers. This guy had 30,000, and the word salad bullshit that he was coming out with. Oh my goodness me! What are you fucking talking about? Spunking on your own salad? My goodness me!
And then, yeah, 9 hours ago, it sort of started. So it like lasted an hour. Like how many?
That's what she
Thing
said.
is, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
It was bringing back
14,
memories.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
There's a lot there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I find that often the best discussions are people that I half agree with. Because if someone's a complete idiot and they haven't got a clue, there's nothing there. And equally, if there's someone you completely agree with, there's nothing to discuss. So it's the people that kind of get it, but then fuck up, but then refuse to see where they fucked up. That's where you get the best debates. So this guy wasn't a complete moron. He was a partial moron. And that's what made it interesting. Until it got boring. And then I blocked the cunt.
Gonna say like 23 tweets sort of thing. So round it off to 20 tweets per hour, which means every 3 minutes a tweet was getting fucking posted.
I was observing my own reactions, Jens. It's basically like every time I see a bad tweet about time travel, it's like a shot of adrenaline straight to the heart. I was getting so pumped. I was like, who needs any kind of substances artificial when I just get pumped by bad time travel takes on Twitter? Oh, yeah, good quality entertainment like this is hard to come by, especially for free.
Yeah, it's like me when I see any silly cunt fucking... Because you tagged me in it at first. I think there was a few more, but as you say, like it was going on for about a week, but the last hour, like, yeah, but... You tagged me in it, and I thought you were talking about fucking Total Recall.
Total Recall. That's normally when I bring you in. No, it was when you couldn't even accept the impossibility of one malleable timeline. That's when I pulled you in, because we all agree. We might agree on 6, 9, 12 timelines in Back to the Future, but we all agree that there's more than one. Well, everyone apart from the Time Prophet and this fucking cunt that I was talking to yesterday and his stupid mates.
Yeah, all right. I didn't even know what was happening because like, there were so many things in that. I just thought, oh no, it ain't about fucking Total Recall. So,
you were disappointed it was about time travel. I was disappointed it's about time travel. Again, I was trying to agree with him because of I let it go that he actually believes that time travel to the past is real, as does Eugene Old Man Bird. But if you're going to believe it, as I said, like I told them, whether it's fiction or not, you can't ignore the grandfather paradox. You got to accept that there's no such thing as one malleable timeline, but he refused to accept it. Or rather, he refused to reject it. So, yeah, it's good fun. Good fun.
Yeah, there is sort of like fucking the two alternatives in the timeline where you think there's only one sort of like central
central finite. No, that's not time travel. That's not alternate timelines. That's parallel universes, although there is an overlap. Oh, yeah, speaking of DVB.
But some people only believe that there's only one finite fucking curve where but it's all like ones around it and all that, like fucking some people, but it's all like fucking made up and that shit, and so it's fucking where people can like think of timeline being a certain way, then other people think it works. But
yeah, like you say, there's two ways to go. You can go multiple, or you can go closed loop. You can't go malleable. And I finally officially wrote it into my Twitter bio: time travel isn't real, so everyone should relax. Yeah,
well,
classic.
Scotty can't relax because he doesn't know fuck all about time travel. I think that's fucking maybe Jill's fucking moonlighting, so she can learn more about time travel because she knows Scotty.
Trying to hang around people that aren't hopeless alcoholics and dope heads, people that actually understand things. In other words, people that aren't Scotty R37.
Well, if Jill's wanting her fucking subscribe count going up, she's probably wanting some more new material. But she's thinking, Scotty's got no new material. He steals off other people.
He's got nothing, has he? And I think Jill's realised it. Jill needs to grow her channel, and all he does is piss people off, and not just Tiger Stripes.
Well, as I say, to a Fenimore, and that he was relying on hanging around with fag hags too much. You know,
is that the official? I've known that term since the late 80s. Exactly.
I know, but you know when people rely on just being so camp and fucking
I'm free.
Experiment. Yeah, that they don't have to have any talent. They can just fucking get the women to be like, oh yeah, and any fucking dudes, oh, I like women, be like, oh yeah, I like talking about She-Hulk.
Is that Scotty's angle? Because he's effeminate and yet sometimes annoying. He gets away with it because he combines the two. See, he used to be good at that, but I think it's finally wearing thin.
No, I think he's realised that there's nothing he can do about him being so effeminate that he gets a bit nasty. I think now and again he lashes out.
Well, that's when he's like, yeah, you know, Finity, go fuck yourself, for example. Exactly. There's no humour in that, Scotty. Scotty, you said it yourself. You need whimsy. You've lost your whimsy, Scotty. Hence the question: are you having problems at home? It's just YouTube, Scotty. It's just Twitter. It's just the internet. It's not fucking real. Relax, Scott. Calm down. It's just a game, and you're losing. That's why he's no good at chess or risk unless he cheats. 6 and a 4. It's chess, Scotty. You can't use dice in chess.
Yeah, I think that's what's happening with Scotty and all, because like he's a bit sort of like fucking dumb when it comes to knowing if he's winning or losing. So I think he's realised by now.
He can't tell. He's such a dumb cunt. He can't tell when he's losing the game.
Yeah,
checkmate, Scotty. That means you've lost.
Yeah, there's a lot of fucking people that like fucking. Usually the journeymen in boxing, where fucking like one of my mates sort of thing. He got his ass whooped and he got his fucking leg kicked in by a kickboxer because he fucking started doing some kickboxing where he's never
Van Damme.
Well, he'd never seen a fucking Van Damme movie.
Oh, problem.
I think he was doing it.
Problem.
Well, I think he was doing it because he thought like fucking he could get good at it, but it's one of them where, yeah, you probably will get good at it, but getting good at like contact sports is usually having your fucking head knocked around a few times, so you know fucking the danger, so you're more alert of like fucking the dangers coming at you. But
quite right. Well, what you were saying the other day about you don't learn anything in life until you get your head kicked in. Again, I think fighting when you go out drinking isn't anything to be proud of, but in a calm environment, such as, well, in my case, karate class, on the dojo, it's controlled fighting, isn't it? There's no animosity.
Yeah.
There's just someone generally of a higher belt than you, basically trying to throw you on the ground and vice versa, and that's how you learn.
Yeah.
Maybe you should take up karate, Scotty, or something. Skittles, some fucking thing.
Oh, I think
chess even, because the thing is, Scotty doesn't even understand the rules. I think Scotty's so dumb he thinks checkmate is his best buddy from Eastern Europe.
Yeah,
come on.
Yeah.
No wonder
Kind
Tony
of.
beat him fair and square using mind games and Jedi tricks. Oh, you threw your toys out the pram on that one, didn't you, Scott? When
I
Tony
know.
beat you and said he wasn't even making an effort, classic day.
Fucking Tony's dumb as fuck.
Yeah, well, he's outsmarted Scotty in chess
I know,
and
that's what I
mind
mean.
games.
That's what I mean when you get outsmarted by fucking a discount dumbcock.
You know you're not doing too good. There you
No,
go.
no
Especially
wonder he
one not
won.
making an effort, because that's how Tony got him. He goes, well, I wasn't even trying, Scotty. You're so bad. I was going to let you win, and you still lost. Threw the board over, which is quite a feat considering it's digital.
Yeah, well, Scotty doesn't like to be fucking shown up, does he?
No,
Even
well,
though,
that's why he's hating life, because it's happening every day at the moment.
yeah, that's probably why he's fucking not wanting to fucking go on much fucking streams are out because he knows he's
Come
got
on,
like
Scotty, hug it out.
he's got nothing but She-Hulk, and no one wants She-Hulk. He tried. I told him though. I said, mate.
He fucking told you, Scotty.
Yeah, but you remember when he like started like first because you was like fucking saying to me, oh, Scotty's saying that the She-Hulk's all right now. I said, yeah, he's fucking saying it because he's a side cunt.
Because
I
he
told
likes
him,
the
no, but
stuntman.
he did. And like to be fair to him, at least he's fucking admitting to what he likes. But
Yeah, no shame in that, Scotty. It's just,
yeah,
it
but
is a shame.
there's a
It's
certain
She-Hulk.
amount of dignity, fucking that like, yeah, you might get fucking kudos, respect points for being honest, but they won't outweigh the fucking shit points you've got for being a side cunt.
Indeed. Hulks are either a benefit or a hazard. If it's a She-Hulk, it's not my problem, Scotty. Yeah, that's you, Scotty. It's not just your choice of TV shows and dolls that you want to collect. It's the fact that you've got nothing to back it up. And you haven't even got the She-Hulk. It's the wanting of the She-Hulk, but not even being man enough to earn the money to buy one. You've got to go e-begging like some fucking discount doomcock. Oh, could you buy me a She-Hulk? Because I can't do it myself because I'm unemployable because I'm such a fucking loser. Isn't it, Scotty? So I'm starting to feel bad. This isn't even sport anymore, Scotty. Where's your fucking whimsy, Scotty? This used to be fun. Play the game or ignore me. But taking screenshots of my Twitter feed and telling me to bump myself off and fuck myself, if you think that's going to calm things down, Scott, you're very much mistaken, me ladio.
Yeah, fucking. Didn't you see the fucking our fucking Twitter rant? Captain was on. Yeah, I thought, oh, he's asleep now. I thought that'd have been fucking your sort of like enough for today. But no, do you ever? No, you don't rest. You're like Batman. You probably only get like 4 hours sleep that you spread across the day in little cat naps.
Pretty much. Actually, yeah, I've been having, now you mention it, I've been having such bad insomnia. I actually tried to get a nap yesterday. It's the only way I can get off Twitter. Yeah. No, it's true. I woke up at 4:44 this morning and 3 hours on Twitter and YouTube. I thought, oh, might as well get up and have a coffee now.
Yeah, I say I've done that where I've got up and like done like an hour or that I'm just scrolling shit and like fucking and like oh shit, it's going. It's usually watching fucking like them crazy fucking videos of like fucking people going crazy in shops or whatever.
There's always some good, well, there's some great new content on YouTube. Someone else has done yet another video, a new video, only I think dropped yesterday in the last 24 hours or so, about Return of the Jedi. But yet another video confirming that Luke and Leia being related is a retcon. They were not related when they were French kissing. So everything that you, me, and DVB have been talking about has been confirmed. So there you go. And also the fact also confirmed that Harrison Ford did not sign up for Return of the Jedi until they finished wrapping up filming on Empire Strikes Back. So
yeah,
everything I said is true, all of it.
Harrison Ford, he wanted to Like,
fuck with Lucas.
He wanted to like leave the Han Solo shit, but like, yeah, say
Yeah.
the
He never liked
got him-
Solo, did he?
Yeah,
And yet he loved Indiana Jones.
yeah.
I don't know what his problem was. I mean, Star Wars made him famous, and he got his end away. He really was fucking the princess.
I think that was
You read her
one of his
autobiography.
main sort of like thing is unlike Mark Hamilton, where Mark
Mark
Hamilton,
Hamilton, is that his full name?
yeah, he got known as fucking Luke Skywalker, where Harrison Ford didn't want to get lumped down as being Han Solo.
But he didn't, because in between Blade Runner in 1982 and Raiders of the Lost Ark in 1981, that's two massive films in between Empire and Jedi. He did well.
Yeah, but
Plus, of course, Force 10 from Never Own. Mark Hamilton, he did The Big Red One with Lee Marvin, so he also tried a World War II film. And what was the one he did before that? Corvette Summer. So for you Mark Hamilton fans, he did manage a couple of films, but that was about it. And then I think the only other role of note for Mark Hamilton was in a cartoon as the Joker, Batman.
Yeah, he did a lot of voiceover shit. Whack. Oh,
yeah.
He was in Thingy though.
Was he? Fuck.
The Flash. They want a film, but it was like a TV sort of film. Like the 1990s Flash, where it was like a dude, not like a fucking child, and he played the trickster.
So he's been the trickster and the Joker.
Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that, Jens.
Yeah.
Same with Carrie Fisher. She had a few roles. She was in The Burbs, wasn't she? And When Harry Met Sally, but nothing major.
Both brothers.
But yeah, Harrison Ford out of probably every actor in Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
I mean, unless you wouldn't say Christopher Lee, he really did manage to have a successful film career. Obviously, the other two leads not so much.
Yeah, well, he didn't want to get typecast. I know that because he didn't want to do fucking sequel, but he had to, didn't he? Well, he didn't have to, but he.
Well, that's the thing. He didn't. He didn't have to. He only after they finished with Empire Strikes Back, he was like, "All right, George, you got me for Jedi. Now that you've dressed up Lando in my clothes, I get it. I'll do it one more." Even then, he was begging George to kill off Solo. He finally got his wish in Episode 7. But then the fickle cunt came back in Episode 9, didn't he?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Oh, there was some YouTube live stream this morning talking about whether the Disney stuff is canon. I was like, Return of the Jedi isn't canon. That blew up the chat. I wrote that.
Yeah, you fucking saw them in a new one.
Yeah, exactly. They weren't expecting that. Exactly. Oh, the sequels are canon. The sequels, the prequels aren't. Return of the Jedi isn't canon unless you like incest porn or they don't like it.
Well, as I say, I think it's a warning to fucking adoption agencies not to split up fucking siblings.
Quite so. This is what happens. They end up French kissing on Hoth to make Han jealous. For goodness sake, she'd be better off kissing a Wookiee. That could be arranged. I mean, he's already got his pants off, hasn't he? Anywho. So yeah, I recommend the latest video about Return of the Jedi because it confirms everything that we've been saying, which is basically that it's not canon because it's a retcon. Return of the Jedi isn't canon, you lurker out there. Everyone on the re-rub, just get it through your thick heads. Return of the Jedi isn't canon. See, Robert Meyer Burnett gets it. Return of the Jedi shit, but he doesn't go far enough. It's not canon. It's head canon. It's a fan fiction. It's a fucking retcon.
What about it?
Well, there you go. As soon as I point out there's a lurker, they fuck off. Sorry about that, Jens.
No, all right. Okay, the stream was sort of like just it's like one of them, but it's the thing with streaming. You don't know. Yeah, it's one of them where fucking you don't like expect loads of people. So like I'm happy to have like one or two people watching and that.
Yeah, no, you've changed me. I've actually been open enough to change my mind because I used to be like, we're nothing without the chat. And I'm like,
you used to be like, oh yeah, if I haven't got if I haven't got 5 viewers in 5 minutes, this stream's ending.
There you go. But you get the numbers back up on the re-rub, almost in triple figures for that 9-hour special. I still would like Discount Doomcock and DVB to come back. They're quite good fun to talk to as a foursome. Because again, broadcasting's like sex, isn't it? One's all right, two's really your minimum. 3, now you're talking. 4 can get a bit crazy, but also can work out pretty good. Same with live streaming. So yeah, Tony and DVB, if you're out there, get on.
Well, yeah, but it's one of them though. Well, I think Tony only came on because DVB was on. The DVB, if Citizen 333, DVB hadn't been on, Tony wouldn't have come on.
He wouldn't have bothered.
No, he wouldn't. No. Well, he probably saw fucking DVB as a bit of a fucking ally, as in he knew DVB wouldn't fucking go in for him badly, where he knows, like me or you, we
might
could
take
do.
the piss. Although it's actually, ironically enough, DVB that was the one giving Tony a bit of a hard time. Although whether he meant it or not, I couldn't tell. But that's the skill of DVB because he's got whimsy. He's got whimsy, Scotty.
As I say, I think there was a bit of a sort of like fucking problem that DVB had with Tony, and I think it was probably because Tony was fucking giving him shots and what. And so Tony came on and that, and so yeah, I think DVB said really great. He's like wanting to be fucking like nomad, as in he doesn't want to belong to any group. But when you're a nomad,
which is good,
there's groups that's gonna fucking
he doesn't take sides. He can be anyone's friend.
Yeah, but some groups they're like, well, no, if you're not on our side, fucking.
If you're not with us, you're with them. If you're with them,
it's all
you're not
about
with
control.
us.
All about
but that's their problem. Ironically enough, that's what pushes them away from DVB. They're pushing him away by making him choose, just like LDG did with Carol's Colours. If you make people choose, then they generally will choose against the person giving him the ultimate. If you give me one more ultimatum, it's over between us.
Yeah, it is one of them where if you let them fucking control you, or you can fucking watch or stream with and that shit, then they're gonna start thinking, they can tell you what you can fucking eat and fucking drink and all
ridiculous,
that shit.
Isn't it? I mean, mate, if you're married, maybe then don't go shagging other people because we're in a committed relationship. But even marriages can be open. So yeah, it's having friends on YouTube's hardly a monogamous relationship. That's what you and I don't tell DVB who he can hang around with, and that's why he hangs around with us, because we don't tell him what to do. He's an independent, red-blooded man, isn't he? With thoughts of his own, Scotty. You should try it sometime.
Yeah, we might give him a bit of shit. Yeah, we might give him a bit of shit for for doing whatever. Like I give you a bit of shit for watching fucking side cunts and that. But I don't say you can't. I just say you shouldn't.
Well, there's a difference, isn't there? Or we'll just take the piss. Exactly. Taking the piss out of people's choices is the English way of making people think about those choices. But it's taking the piss. It's not giving people ultimatums or instructions. Is it, Lurker?
No.
Yeah, fucking one of them, innit? The more, you'd think being Star Wars fans, they'd pay attention. The tighter your grip, Lord YouTuber, the more chat will slip through your fingers. You've got to let people go. If you love someone, let them free. Eventually, the fuckers will come back to you, if you're lucky. Or if they need something.
Oh, well, it's all about the numbers, because most of these numbers are fake. Get this, right?
69.
There's this dude who fucking... He's probably only been in England for about 5 years, if that.
Prime Minister?
No. Well, like, he's watching these fucking, not YouTube videos, but like Twitter fucking or TikTok or whatever. I don't know. But right, well, anyway, it's about this dude who's into his etiquette and that. And you say, no, that's short. eat with a knife and fork and that. Well,
Oh yeah, how to be posh. Top tip: you go from the outside in.
yeah.
Start with the outside cutlery and then work your way in per course. That's how you
Right,
do it.
yeah. Good idea. Yeah. Well, like, he's watching this dude, and this dude he's showing how to eat a banana poshly. Well, he's
Take the
got a
skin off
banana.
first. There's a tip.
I know, but like this dude, right, thinks because this dude's got like fucking 2 million subscribers that he can't be full of shit. I'm saying like British people don't eat fucking bananas like on a plate where he cuts the fucking ends off and then like cuts it open, like and then cutting like fucking.
Well, you use a knife and fork, obviously.
Yeah,
if you're
yeah. You
British.
use a knife and fork to eat a banana. And I'm saying, British people don't use knife and forks to eat a banana. Said if they do, fuck you.
That's basic, isn't it? Same with pizza. We're not barbarian.
Well, anyway. Well, this idiot, he thinks that fucking all British people eat a banana like that because this fucking dude's got like 2 million subscribers. I'm trying to tell him.
Now.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell him he's got like 2 million subscribers of fucking idiots who think that's how you eat a fucking banana. But it's not how fucking British people eat fucking banana.
They're either robot subs or morons. Well, it's like that pretentious twonk with a word salad about the time travel. I could how can this guy get 30,000 followers on Twitter? He must be buying subs. I didn't even know you could buy Twitter subs. There's no way anyone's listening to that idiot genuinely. What the fuck?
Yeah, well, I said some of them not. They like to listen to dumb cunts because then they don't think there is much of a dumb cunt. It's like fucking fat people like to fucking
hang around with even fatter people, morbidly obese people.
Yeah,
so by comparison, they're skinny.
Yeah. Because there was a lot of people, weren't they, giving shit to fucking that Adele because she lost some weight. And there was a lot of fat people.
And then she got divorced.
Yeah, but there was a lot of fat people who liked Adele because she was fat and she was like getting #1 hits. So there's a lot of fat people out there thinking, fucking hell, well, if she can do it, a bit like with Lizzo, is all that sort of like, get the fat fucking desperate fucking lonely people to be thinking, oh shit, yeah, I can be as good as that. So they'll think it, and then once she lost weight, these fat people was like, oh fuck.
It ruined the fantasy.
Yeah, just fucking it was like, yeah, shit. No, we don't want you looking like fucking you're concerned about your health. Yeah,
like a special effect out the prisoner. Yeah, I bet Ginger Spice was loving it because then that made her look even thinner because she was always the porkiest out of the Spice Girls, wasn't she?
No, she had a bit of meat on her, but
if you like that kind of thing.
Yeah. I think Ginger Spice was about as fat as you can go before, like,
without being fat.
Yeah,
without being Adele fat.
Yeah,
or Mama's in the Mama Cass fat.
Yeah. Well, like, she was a bit more fit when she was younger, wasn't she? When she was dancing around, but she was one of them that like fucking probably just ate so many burgers or whatever.
Just eventually let herself go.
Well, she didn't let herself go, but she like put on a bit of fucking chub, didn't she? But she had big tits, so she can cover that. Bigger the tits, the bigger your stomach can be because fucking
you can't see it.
Yeah. People,
nothing grows in the shade.
Yeah, but if you can see it, most dudes won't be staring at fucking a woman's stomach if you've got big tits.
Oh, I see. It's not that she's too fat. It's the blokes won't notice it because they're too busy looking at the cleavage. It makes sense.
A lot of fat women have fucking got laid, usually by me, because they've got a nice fucking cleavage out.
Well, if you're on a lad's holiday and it's Joker night, double points. That's all I'm saying. Sometimes you've got to take a hit for the team, haven't you, lads?
We can't. I'll have supermodels, and the thing with supermodels is there's usually, especially in Hull, because they're fucking like gold dust. Finding a nice good. They've usually got a bloke.
Yeah, and
or
if they haven't got
someone
a
who wants
bloke,
to
they've
be a
got a
bloke.
bloke interested.
Yeah, and then it usually ends up in a fight.
I don't. That's a basic fact about life. I realised far too late. The only problem with a fit bird is that everyone wants her. It's true.
Yeah, and so
When
it's one
you're
of
in
them like,
love with a beautiful woman.
mm,
Yeah, it's basic, but I didn't realise I was blissfully ignorant for many years.
yeah. Best thing to do is get
Put them in a
a
burqa.
fucking gorgeous bed and that, and then spread a rumor that she's got AIDS.
Wow, that's a bit extreme.
Well, I'm
Crude,
just
but a
saying,
bit, it'll
I'm just
work.
saying, if you want to keep your woman safe from other dudes, yeah, be
Wow.
like, hell yeah, yeah, be,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
that'll
yeah,
do
yeah.
it. Well, unless the bloke goes, yeah, so have I. I don't care. And then you're like, okay.
No, no, you're not, because then you tell her he's got AIDS, and and she ain't gonna go anywhere near him.
Which hopefully she won't do anyway because she's with you. Well, that's the thing. If it's bad enough when blokes are
Yeah,
interested in your bird, if she's interested back, then obviously it's not much of a relationship, is it?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Just keeping them fucking cunts who try to wreck your fucking relationship.
Yeah, there's always another horny bloke out there. Tis
Oh
true.
yeah, it's not like I ain't been the holy fucker. Oh,
See, sometimes it is easier being single, playing with your She-Hulk doll.
mm,
If you've got one, that is, which obviously Scotty hasn't.
no, well, there we go. Fucking one of the things where even them side cunts thought it was too side for he's got to be in his 50s. A 50-year-old man to have a shield doll. Sounds
Maybe that's
creepy.
what it. Maybe he's hitting 50. I'm just guessing at this point. I don't know.
No,
Scotty.
he's got to be. I know he's in his 50s because when he used to talk to me, he always
Yeah.
used to talk to me like a child. And that's because like he's probably about 5 or 10 years older than me.
I wonder. No, I thought he was. Oh, who knows with Scotty?
We are about
Anything.
5 or 10 years older than me. So fucking, he talks the same like where you like fucking some things. Would I say it? You're thinking, oh yeah, it's a bit young and that. I get the thing of Scotty, but he likes Spice
Normally,
Girls.
women that lie
Well, he
about
must have
their
been in
age.
his
Not.
30s when the Spice Girls. Yeah.
I wonder. Scotty, how old are you? I mean, obviously, he's got the mental age of a 15-year-old, hasn't
Oh yeah, 15-year-old girl.
he? Even worse. Well, he's a bit hormonal. But that brings us back to today's main topic.
Soy.
He is. He's like, Scotty, are you going through second puberty or something? It's not like second breakfast. It's not optional, Scotty.
Well, Soy does delay puberty.
Or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe he's basically maybe he's losing the last drop of testosterone that he had because he's too old now. Maybe that's what it is. And he's
Cool.
trying to start fights on Twitter just to get himself pumped
As I
before he
say, if there's
slides into
anyone that,
old age and obscurity.
well, if there was anyone that fucking was gonna come out as fucking having a fucking sex change operation, Scotty would be the first one. To be like, oh yeah.
Well, you've got to have a sexy
Oh,
change to or
I know.
from to begin
Yeah,
with.
yeah. It's like I won't say I was like fucking 100%, but if it happened, I won't be surprised. You know, I'd be like, oh yeah, makes sense. Oh, makes perfect sense.
See, that's the catch-22. If Scotty wasn't so soy, he could come on the show, talk to us like men, and explain what the problem is. I mean, that's one of the almost conciliatory tweets I put out today, that basically the origins of my smug feeling of moral superiority ends. There's no one on this earth I won't talk to. Obviously, the people I've blocked, they have to get around the block. But I'll talk to anyone, friend, enemy, stranger. I don't mind. I've unblocked you, Scotty, because I'm not soy. But you can't reciprocate, can you, Scotty? You can't even spell reciprocate. You don't even know what a Dutch angle is, Scotty.
Well, you're probably too fucking concerned about pop culture and fucking plots and fucking
Yeah.
um
Basically, canon. I'm all about
yeah,
that
plots,
canon.
canon, and fucking
Verisimilitude.
yeah, fucking yeah,
I knew
meteoric,
that's where you were
yeah,
going, yeah.
all that shit. You know what I mean? Where like
Yeah.
they can't handle that shit. Sometimes I get a bit like fucking oh no.
Yeah, no, Scotty does sometimes come out with the old, oh, it's only a movie. I'm like, yeah, but context, Scotty, we're on the pop culture channel. I mean, if I was in a garage working on a car and started talking about with a Descartes replicant, fair enough. But when you're on a pop culture show, Scotty, it's expected. I'm the opposite. It's when people start talking about the news, like my new friend Troy. He was doing a show today going, oh, Trump this, Elon Musk that. Politics, politics, politics. I come to pop culture to get away from the real world.
Yeah, well, I think Scott is one of them people who's like selling fucking cars, but he really wants to sell dresses.
Oh, they sell dresses to sell courses. He was talking about getting a car the other day. I don't know. I still think the bottom line is that Scotty needs to come on here and talk to us like a man. Because I don't know what he wants. If he wanted to be left alone, then he shouldn't be making rude tweets about me, telling me to go fuck myself and taking screenshots of my funniest shit. So I don't even know what Scotty wants at this point. But if he wants to be talked about, he's going the right way about it.
Yeah.
He can't go 2 days without mentioning me. I mean, obviously that works both ways, but I'm having fun because it's fun, Janice. Oh, another lurker gone. See, poor Scotty, I don't think he's having fun with it. I like trucking. I like trucking. I like trucking, and I like to truck. Are you checking your numbers? Yeah, just talking number 2. Only 4 days ago, the 9-hour special. What, 9 hours, 1 minute, 32 seconds. 94 views. That's going to hit the big 100 soon. It's one of your best shows yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Hopefully, yeah.
And that's in spite of the fact that Tony was on. Ha ha!
Oh, yeah. I put the link there. But for Scotty's eyes only. Only for Scotty.
Only for you. Yeah.
You fucking steal so much content from me. I only banned and free for Scotty's eyes only. Dude.
I really don't know what his angle is. I mean, that's interesting, Scotty. I don't actually got no clue what you're trying to do, Scott. So there is that. You've confused me, Scotty. But it's good fun for me.
Yeah, I think he's got to that stage now where he knows he's got nothing. And so, what can he do? What can Scotty do?
Spurg out on Twitter. Clearly, it's his only remaining option.
Yeah, last ditch effort to fucking reminisce some fucking publicity for him.
I'm going to stick to my prediction.
And over the ill actor, that's fucking knows he's never going to get work again. Or if he does,
maybe one last job, Scotty. His best hope is to come on here. I still think on a long enough timeline, Scott will come here and talk to you. Probably not me.
That's man up. That's a man up. Because you don't come on here speaking like a side cunt about She-Hulk.
You'd have to get a She-Hulk doll. That's the only thing that's going to bring him on.
I'd have to get one.
Yeah, that'll do it. He'd be up here before you can say striped pajamas, wouldn't you, Scott?
Oh, that's it. Right. This is how I think you get Scotty on, right? If you bought a She-Hulk doll, but threatened that if Scotty didn't come up on stream
to decapitate it,
you destroy that She-Hulk doll on air.
Oh, you wouldn't like that.
No.
You're right. Then let's do that then. I will get a She-Hulk doll, Scotty.
You've got enough money to fucking buy fucking
have I?
Dolls and fucking
I did.
Buy a little one.
I'm earning this month. No, I'm afraid not. It's all tied up in assets. No, I've got fuck all. Barely enough for a cheese sandwich.
You have to make one. Make a fucking She-Hulk doll. Just paint up fucking solitaire green. Tony,
send us 100 for Scotty. I promise to spend it on a She-Hulk doll eventually. Carl, next time I'm doing some cosplay photography, I'll get some chick to dress up as a She-Hulk. Get her skin all green.
Oh,
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Scotty would love that.
Scotty would be like you'd get a lot of views from Scotty on that one.
He'd go green with
Repeat
envy.
views. You get a lot of repeat views.
Repeat views, I reckon. Right, that's it. I'll stick it on the list then. There's only so many French-made photo shoots you can do. That's it. All right, Ian. She-Hulk. I'll put it on the list. Cosplay She-Hulk photography. That'd be a great addition to the portfolio.
Oh, Scotty would be fucking unblocking you if you thought you were going to send him some She-Hulk fucking.
He'd buy that for $1.
Oh yeah.
That's
Especially
it
if
then.
one of them's
Right.
a dude.
You get the She-Hulk doll, and I'll do the She-Hulk cosplay photography. And in
All
between
right.
those two items, Scotty will come over here. Quick, smart, toot, sweet.
Yeah, because I'll be better at destroying a shield, though.
I reckon.
Yeah.
I'm my hand at destroying a She-Hulk.
I fucking have to do it for the fucking good of the
community.
Yeah.
The greater good of the YouTube community.
Yeah, that's it.
And if that doesn't work, Tank Girl. But no, I reckon She-Hulk, that's your big boss battle right there. That's it. She-Hulk. That is basically the lure to get Scotty in. You get more people with honey than you do vinegar, Scott. That's why telling me to go fuck myself isn't really much of a long-term plan, is it, Scotty?
Well, as I say, he doesn't love the fucking pop culture. Now it's not a side. Now I think he's realised that because he probably was hoping that everyone would be watching She-Hulk and fucking the Marvels and any other female-led fucking shit.
Maybe he was thinking he convinced Jill to do an 8-week special all about the She-Hulk, but obviously that did not happen and never will.
Yeah.
And of course,
she might have agreed to season 2, but that's because she knows there's never going to be a season 2.
3.
No, season 2. There's never going to be a season 2. There was only one season. It only lasted
There's only one.
Season.
That's how much I know about She-Hulk. So they did stop at 1. There wasn't. Oh yeah, Tatiana Vasile. She's out of a job, isn't she?
Yeah.
That's why she got the up. Oh, because she got cut from the movie too, from Deadpool and Wolverine, wasn't it?
Yeah. And that's it. Yeah, that was like her only fucking.
That was her last hope.
Lifeline for her to get a season 2.
Yeah.
And then once she knew she wasn't starring in, she knew like, oh well, if you can't get a little fucking 5-minute cameo in a film, you ain't getting a fucking
second season.
Second fucking season. That's going to be at least fucking 6 episodes or whatever, which is like about 3 hours.
That's what happens. That's why she was complaining so much. She was watching her career go down the toilet. Metaphorically.
Oh, she fucking went in for fucking Ryan Reynolds real bad.
Yeah, she got angry, didn't she? Very in character. Oh, well, never mind. I'm sure she's still out there serving fries or something. Not there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah.
Maybe she could do a movie with Daisy Ridley.
Probably, yeah. They're like fucking writing the script now.
She-Hulk and Plastic. They could do a cop buddy movie or something.
Well, they'll probably do a remake of the A-Team with Brie Larson and fucking
the B-Team.
Fucking
Brie Larson, Daisy
weird. And
Rachel Ziegler.
Yeah, and
that's not a bad idea. And Adele.
And then that fucking Mongozoid from fucking The Last of Us.
Oh yeah, that's the B-Team. If you can find them and stop yourself throwing up in your mouth, then you can hire the B-Team.
Yeah.
Come on, Larson, let's go.
Yeah. Brie Larson
would have to be I think you just saved 5 careers.
Oh yeah, it's going to be fucking. Yeah, it's going to be directed by J.J. Abrams as well.
No, Patty Jenkins.
Oh, right.
Got to keep it feminine.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, we can't have fucking
Can't have a man
any
ruining
cocks.
it.
Yeah, we can't have any cocks on the fucking set.
Yeah, that's for you, J.J. Abrams. I think you've ruined enough franchises, you greedy bugger. He's fucked up Star Wars, Star Trek. What else? Lost the plot.
Oh, well, they have to. That was the plan.
It's clearly working.
Yeah, but what ain't working is making soy-nerd bitches because unfortunately, fucking, it was so bad. Even these soy-nerd bitches was like, oh, man.
I'll give it a
I
miss.
can't. Yeah, I can fucking act like I fucking give a fuck about fucking the female Jedi, but I can't fucking watch fucking Brie Larson.
That's a bridge too far.
Yeah, so
Yeah, Marvel's no thanks.
Yeah, and if them soy-nerd bitches had a fucking repelled at the idea of a female fucking Jedi Knight of the fucking.
Well, if it was Princess Leia and Carrie Fisher, I wouldn't have minded so much, even though she's not related.
Well, she did.
Anyway.
She basically did turn into like super fucking nan.
That was the problem. I mean, it's hardly. Brown Alliance picks this moment to tune in or fucking talk about The Last Jedi again. But that was the problem. She was too much of a, dare I say it, Mary Sue. No training, all powerful.
Mary Poppins, so.
That's in between Princess. It was Mary Poppins and Mary Sue. Yeah. Raya and Leia, the two Marys, Poppins and Sue. That good one, Jens. Write that one down.
Yeah, but I'm so mad bitches got what they fucking deserve.
A dead franchise.
Yeah, and now look at them. They're all watching fucking probably fucking schoolgirl manga shit. Oh, not manga, fucking anime. Because
manga for the books, anime for the cartoons. Yeah. Nice distinction. Very good.
Well, you had manga fucking anime, as in like they'd just fucking anime the fucking manga fucking, so it would be called manga.
Mangame. What if you flick the book really quickly?
Mangame.
Right to left, of course. Mangame.
Yeah.
Mangame preach. I'm in trouble deep.
I tell you.
1 hour and 2 minutes and a bit.
Yeah. We'll going for the 2 hour, man. Yeah.
Go for the standard 2 people, 2 hours. Unless, of course,
you're right.
shows
You're
up.
right. You're right. Yep. Yeah. Unless anyone comes on, and like, I think the link is accessible because I just put for Scotty's eyes only. But if anyone like fucking
discount,
yeah, because
DVB and discount, my 2 favorite guests.
That's the thing. Open panel means you have to have people on you don't like, as long as they're not fucking trying to get your stream took down. But
you're more open than I'd be because you get strangers on. I was very generous when I had a channel, but I didn't have complete strangers on. But you don't give a fuck.
Well, I'm so masculine. You remember, I'm so masculine that they can't do shit.
As long as they don't get their tellywhacker out on the TV.
Yeah, I just fucking thinking, man. I try to just fucking think them off because sometimes when they come on, I'll do this where it's just me, even though you're still on. Because if you say something, they still can hear you, but it's just
they can't see me get my knob out.
No, they won't. And so
just hear the sound.
Yeah. You say the unzipping and the like whack
and the dropping of a huge weight.
Yeah. But
to quote the late Rick Mail on the 11th anniversary of his death, rest in peace. What's a man with a huge cock have for breakfast? Coffee and toast this morning. Come on.
Here we go. Ripperverse. Shall we get to see what fucking...
Let's see how much debt Dillard's going to be in this time. Have they reached? I'm going to guess. I haven't looked. Are they on 92,000?
Oh, I don't know. Because I think I've got a fucking real fucking
excitement. I'm going to go $91,578. Complete random guess. $91,578. Final guess. Lock it in.
Oh, no.
Oh, that lurker's staying the course. Well done.
I'm trying to get my pen.
Ripperverse. Remember, folks,
just-
the air
just
is
'cause- in
human,
case there
but
is,
to
'cause
cover it up with
in fact,
bullshit,
I
take
think it
out
might
July.
be. But there we go. Okay, let me share it.
Sonny and Cher. I got you, babe. Bow, 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 bow. I got soy, babe. Bow, bow, bow. Come on, 91,578.
Yeah, and I think fucking
Here we go.
that has gone up,
Fucking go.
but I'm gonna refresh it so see if it is the right one. Right? Oh look, no, 91.
Damn, I was too high. They're not hitting it. So 91 what? What's the I'm not far off, but I can't even read the letters at that size. They're about 2 pixels. What was it? 127? Not
No,
57.
827. So
927. So it's about wow.
no, 827. It's
Beg your
fucking.
pardon.
Oh,
I wasn't far off.
Yeah, it's $133 off 92,000. But so it's a
Quick,
10th
man.
today.
Okay.
Sure.
No, they might. Well, with this free advertising, they might do it. Come on, Dillard, 100,000 to break even. Otherwise, you've got to pay for the shortfall. 40% of a debt. Especially if they have to print it twice because they fuck it up like the other 2 books.
No, the ones that just send it out, won't they? Fucking class it as a fucking
Deliberate mistake.
creative.
Yeah, we're doing it on
fucking-
purpose. We're being
yeah.
shit on purpose.
It's a creative fucking.
Yeah, creative. Yeah, we printed the pages in the wrong
decision,
order
yeah, that's it,
deliberately.
yeah, it's a creative decision that's fucking might have not have gone across to the audience as we'd like. But anyway, so
Like giving that German soldier a withered arm, that was a creative decision too, I suppose.
Whoa, I don't know.
Or having a typesetting error on the advert. Golden Patriot pre-order. Yeah, I guess that's deliberate as well, is it? And the shitty logo, that's on purpose. Yep, all that shit's all on purpose. Well done.
Oh, anyway, get this from 2 days ago.
Yeah.
It was like 3,393 copies. So they've sold like 23 copies. Oh no.
Oh yeah, because aren't you saying it's a different price depending on what's on order? There's different combos.
Yeah. So
You get a free Happy Meal with one of them or something.
Yeah, they sold 23
Unhappy
copies.
Meal, probably.
Right? Yeah, they sold 23 copies in 2 days.
Wow.
And so
Yeah.
the money
Yeah.
from 3,309. Oh no.
Carry the 2.
Oh no, that's the money they've earned.
Okay.
Oh no. No, not
That's the
100.
total though, isn't it? That's gross
No,
income,
100.
not net
Sorry,
profit.
Sorry, fucking wrong way.
All right.
$123. Because it's 3,416, not 3,300. Well, anyway. $123 the fucking earned in 2 days. And they've sold
Nothing. A tea cozy,
according
a
to
poster,
this.
a mug, which is what the customers are. What?
Yeah.
Done. I have been.
Yeah, 2, 5,
A
7.
shitty logo. Maybe Scotty should do a comic book. Maybe that's an avenue for him to explore rather than the alleyway down at the docks, eh, Scott? Maybe that's the way to go. Again, one of them, isn't it? Are you doing the maths there? Are you working out how many copies they've sold or what?
Yeah.
Mighty
it's from like
Morphing.
from
Golden
3,000.
Piss Face.
Oh no.
Did you carry the 2?
Oh no.
What's our lowest common denominator? Low production standards. Come on.
No, this is the money. Yeah, shit. The sold.
Show me the money.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Show me the money.
They sold 123 copies.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I hope they're pleased with themselves. Let's hope they don't fuck up the printing this time.
And fucking can't work out how much they've earned.
It's not enough. It's not 100,000, is it? It's not enough to get Dillard out of debt.
$570. $570
for
123 copies.
Okay.
So
how many weeks to go? 7? 6.
No, 2 days ago. 2 days ago, they were sold in 2 days, 123 copies, and they've made $570.
What Eric July's made that money. Ripperverse has made that money. I dare say Yellow Flash hasn't seen a penny, which means certainly Dillard has not.
No,
that's why it's the opposite of most stories. I'm more interested in the background drama than the actual content of the book.
No, it was.
Yeah.
Fucking 23, yeah.
Okay, you're deep in the numbers there, aren't you, Jens? You're getting right involved.
Right, yeah, 23 copies. Yeah, I know, because like I'm fucking having to like
one of them, isn't it?
Numbers. Yeah, 23 copies. They're sold and they're made like $570
for Ripperverse. That's obviously not including marketing, distribution, printing errors, ink, all that nonsense.
All to the pre-order go because they're at 92,000. But so let me work out now how much fucking.
I'll clarify to the lurkers. That's basically that's gross income, which is not the same as net profit, of course, folks. So you've got to subtract all the other associated costs. Most of all, the cost of reprinting after the inevitable errors they make the first time round. And then Eric July bullshitting, saying he meant to do that, and then no one believing him, and then people getting a refund, and then the printing, distribution, marketing, all that good shiz.
Works out about like $25 each. So like
what, each person or each comic?
Well, yeah, each purchase, because like book and so
each comic book purchase per person. Oh, okay, now I get it.
Yeah, so
you're paying attention,
on average about like $25, and so they probably got like a 17 fucking Mighty Golden Patriot.
Oh, because there's 4 variant covers, none of which are drawn by Dillard.
And a $6 fucking Battlefield fucking thing, maybe. That's about $23.
A Battlefield? Love is a Battlefield.
Yeah, well, anyway, yeah. It doesn't look like anyone's bought the signed copies ones of like $100 to $110, so $145.
Well, at least the people out there have got some sense.
Yeah. So,
when you get an autograph, try getting one off a famous person. You know what I mean?
Unless you're an arbiter.
Well, there's a
and
few of those.
You need to show that on stream, so you show that you're fucking subservient to your fucking paymaster.
Coattail riders. Oh, yeah.
In the sky.
Yeah, along with the Mighty Morphin Golden Shower Patriot guy.
Yeah.
Without a decent ending.
Yeah. Well,
at least there's a deadline. You cannot stop the march of time. Sooner or later, in about, was it 6, 7, 8 weeks? 6.9 weeks, we are going to find out what happens.
Right there.
In the book and behind the scenes.
Let me see. Oh, wrong one.
Didn't you say it was August for something?
Well, it's a sort of 10th. July the 25th.
All right.
So,
Appropriate.
so
July is publishing in July. Very good.
yeah,
Very on
it's a
brand.
Friday. Yeah, I think
Not the 13th then.
no, but
Cute.
so, 1, 2, like
Buckle my
3
shoes.
days,
Yeah.
and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 days and 6 weeks. So it'd be it'd be fucking like 6 weeks on Friday, which is sort of like a
Okay.
month and a half.
And is that the printing day or the shipping day?
That's when the campaign closes.
Oh, okay, so it's going to be a couple of weeks. You've got to basically tally up all the money, and then presumably they're going to use that money for the printers. So probably
Yeah,
going to be
as I
another
say,
2 weeks on top of that.
yeah, that's what I think. As I said, you never know. You never fucking know, because some people have been known to fucking get the money
Right.
and that, and then
And
just
run
fuck off.
EVS.
So yeah.
Rainbow Brute.
Well, no. That's fucking coming out. It's coming out, but that's a long.
Yeah, but it's not out. Well, 4 years later,
No,
still not out.
but he's still on fucking streams and that. So yeah,
He
you
hasn't
think?
disappeared yet. He's
Well,
somewhere in New Jersey having
yeah,
spent more money.
he hasn't disappeared, because he's fucking gonna release it, but he hasn't
Apparently.
fucking.
Yeah, so is George R. Martin with
But
Winds of
if
Winter.
if EVS wasn't fucking streaming, and then fucking
He might get
it
some
was
work
like
done.
yeah, a note
Temptation of
saying,
the
"Oh,
super chats, isn't it? He's too busy raking it in for
yeah,
talking. He's got no
I'm on
motivation to do any
holiday. I'm
fucking
on
work.
holiday," sort of thing.
Right.
So sorry to my fucking Rainbow Brew backers, but you won't be getting the fucking thingy. The campaign didn't fucking. I got you usually make out like the fucking got like fucking too much expenses and all that shit, so they had to like fucking. But anyway, because I
It's a
usually
bit of a
dipping
cheek,
in.
isn't it?
Well,
I mean, I like
well,
taking the piss out of George R. Martin, but at least he hasn't charged in advance for the non-existent Winds of Winter. I wish I could
no,
say
it's
the
coming
same
out
for.
because he's showing pages, because like they're not even showing any pages are out.
Okay.
These just make out like they're going to do something, and then they fuck off. But at least
Getting paid in advance is not really a good business model. If there's no incentive to finish, if there's nothing to keep them honest, then there's no guarantees, are there?
Yeah, well, like Yellow Flash and even Van Scarver, the two big other YouTubers to like rip the people up, but it's smaller YouTubers that fucking they'll get like fucking 50 fucking grand or whatever, instead of like fucking spending that sort of like 50
saving
grand
it for the printers, which would be the wise choice.
Yeah, they spend it in that, and so they can't print the comic, but it's going to get printed. I think it might already be printed. They're just trying to make fucking out like, oh yeah, we'll pre-order it because we don't want fucking anyone like fucking getting like loads of like fucking comic books from us and that shit.
There's no information on the website about when it's actually getting printed, so we don't know whether it's. So for all we know, it could be at the printers, but equally, for all we know, they're still finishing the artwork. We don't have a clue.
Well, if I was them, I would fucking try and fucking do the artwork in it. But not, as I said, I think
it's late for that now.
Well, if they've already printed it and that, yeah, I think it's too late for them. But if they haven't, if they're like fucking thinking, right, all right, then we'll fucking, then they have got time to fucking do it, because they probably still will have like about a week after the campaign has gone to like finalize everything before it goes to print, because then
that's normally how it's done. That's back in the day when I was a print designer, art worker. In fact, before we had the internet, that was the cliche. They'd be like, "Oh, the biker's downstairs." But like, "Oh, hang on a minute, we're just doing the last bits before putting it on the SideQuest drive and throwing it at the bike courier."
Yeah,
of course, these days it's all on the interwebs, isn't it? You just send it directly to the printer.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, if you'd be cancelling it like a day or two before it goes to print, like because then the fucking memo might not get to the fucking thing, or even if it does, they might act like it didn't get to them, so they have to fuck around.
Stop the presses. We got some decent artwork coming in.
Yeah. But like,
Chance to be a fine thing.
A week.
Yeah.
Before, you usually will have that week.
That's a bit tight, isn't
before,
it?
like they'll like finalize it, as in sometimes it might even be like a fucking 3 or 4 days before the fucking goes to print. But you guaranteed at least a week before it goes to print that you can be like, right, oh yeah, I want to make some changes and that shit. Say, you can do it before it goes to press, but then you chancing it, like, and you're fucking the printers around that they might not fucking want to print your shit.
Well, depending on, unless it's pure digital printing, before it goes to press, you've actually got to get the camera ready artwork. So you've got to get the pages done.
I think it will be like digital, because that's how fucking.
Well, there's degrees of digital printing.
Well, Dillard doesn't draw. Dillard fucking makes patterns on a plastic sort of mat thing that draws it on computer.
Well, see, if like Scotty, if Dillard came on, he could tell us all about it, but.
He won't. Ooh,
he won't. He's gone a bit. I think Dillard's gone a bit soy, quite frankly. I thought he was a big man with big balls.
Well, he can't fucking go around fucking acting like he's the big man when he's fucking Yellow Flash's bitch.
True, not getting paid exactly, and living off the money I was paying him. Now that I've called him out and started slagging him off on Twitter, he won't even respond. I've lost a lot of respect for you, young Dillard.
Wow.
This is the exciting thing. They might end up being billionaires. Well,
no,
millionaires, maybe.
No.
Unless,
well, like if they end up being millionaires, because like you
that's a bit much, isn't it?
No, I don't even think fucking any one comic book has
made enough for a Subway sandwich then.
Yeah. Well, if it makes $1 million, right? If it makes $1 million. They'd get fucking investigated for fucking money laundering, because fucking it'd be fucking crazy that a comic book that shit.
They'll be like, there's no way you made that much money off that book. Have you been putting cocaine in between the pages?
Especially when, like, for fucking, how long's it been fucking?
Well, it was meant to come out in 2023 originally.
Nearly 2 months, hasn't it? It's been nearly 2 months, and it's only fucking and even fucking hit 100 fucking grand. And so, like, if it made a fucking
the campaign,
yeah. So if it made a fucking million and that shit, fucking be like,
according to those numbers on screen, they're not even on target for their arbitrary total of 100,000. And again, that's gross income. That's not net profit.
For it to make a fucking million, it probably have to sell like fucking 100,000 copies. And what's it at now? Sort of like 3,000.
Yeah, well, they're measuring it by the money, so it's a good learning curve for me. It's great to observe. I think the real money to be made in comic books is to sell the option of a film script. That's where you're going to make $1 million. Some fuckwad in Hollywood with more money than sense. Captain Infinity, I better option that screenplay before some other fucker does.
Oh no, well, this book could have made $1 million, because even Van Scarver's fucking looking like he's going to make $1 million on his fucking Blood Harvest. No, Blood Harvest is the Cyber Frog fucking
Blood Honey, Cyber Frog, Buzzy Bee, whatever the fuck it is. Heather Swain, something.
And then I think it's going to be Rainbow the Brute after that.
Well, the thing about EBS is he's got several books, both out and coming out, where Yellow Flush and Dillard, they put all their eggs in one basket case, haven't they? That's copyright me, by the way, that witticism. Time will tell.
Wow, what happened there was fucking Dillard, the fucking idiot. Fucking didn't
genius. He got enough money out of me.
This is how I saw it, right? Didn't think that, like, even Van Scarver fucking says like this, like, well, I don't, but exactly as I'm going to say, but he's on the same wavelength. As Dillard didn't fucking think, right, well, this dopey cunt is going to have no fucking idea of what a good story is. So either I'm going to have to fucking make sure that he fucking gets a good storyline, or someone else is. But who's ever going
Well,
to
it's
do
normally
it?
the job of the writer, isn't it? Call me a bluffer
Yeah,
old
exactly.
traditionalist.
Well, that's why it's getting split 3 ways, isn't it?
What, Eric July for the editing, Yellow and the publishing, Yellow Flush for the writing, and Dillard for the art.
No,
No, have I got it wrong again? Fuck.
Wait there, look.
Help us out, lurker. What do you think? Oh, nothing. I'm busy lurking. All right, Scotty, calm down.
Yeah, if it's Scotty, he ain't got a fucking clue.
It is Scotty. I guarantee that lurker's Scotty. If it was Discount Doomcock, at least have the balls to come up on panel.
Yeah, I think he would.
Only one person too afraid to talk to us, and that's Scotty R37 Blowjobs. If it's not Scotty lurking, then, well, it's your fault for lurking,
remember,
isn't it?
Meet the creative team: Yellow Flash, John Dillard, Literature Devil.
Who's that? And what's their job?
Editor.
Oh, that's the editor. Okay, I don't know who Literature Devil is, but I've heard the name.
Yeah, he's the one that's still writing it. But as I say, he's probably looking for the side cunt as fucking
Wow,
Yellow
the
Flash.
editor isn't. I thought the writer was Yellow Flush.
He is.
Okay, right. So Yellow Flush is the writer,
and then look at this.
Devil is the editor.
Yeah, and then he's got an assistant editor, Carol Brown, and then there's a letterer.
Okay.
That's,
well, that's
Invisible
5
Art
people.
Studio, so the fucking thingy, aren't they?
Plus the cover art. Well, what about the colorist? Is that Dillard or is that someone else? Who's doing the coloring?
Yeah, John Dillard, colorist, artist, and colorist. I was like, shit.
Ah, he's doing his own coloring. Okay.
Yeah, what's my fucking Dillard?
One of them, isn't it?
He's not that fucking great at drawing, and
as you keep saying, John Dillard fan club.
And
right
his
here,
colouring
every day.
His colouring is about fucking.
It's pretty good, I would say. Actually, his colouring's all right.
The level, but yeah, but if you're colouring shit out, though, fucking no matter how good your colourist, innit? It just fucking.
You can't make a silk purse from a sow's ear.
Yeah, exactamundo. So yeah,
nice.
And so yeah, look, there's fucking 1, 2, 3, 4.
I mean, you can.
There's like 4 people working on it, but I don't know if fucking that Carol Brown's fucking good, but I'm sure Yellow Flash done and that Literature Devil. I think they're fucking sharing because I think even though Literature Devil been he's been fucking credited as editor, but he could have easily been probably credited as assistant writer.
So is that coming out of Yellow Flash's 60%? Because Dillard can't afford to lose any more out of his 40%. God, the plot thinnens. Every time I hear another detail, I'm more confused.
I don't know exactly what. I don't know exactly how that is working out.
Not very well.
No, but I think he's going to be getting somewhat. So it might be one of them where fucking maybe John Dillard and Yellow Flash are like, all right, then we'll give him like fucking 5% each. So he's got like a 10% cut. And if he thought he was going to make $1 million, then yeah, he'd be like, oh yeah, I'll go for a 10% cut.
So that's where I'm curious, whether these percentages are coming out of the 100% or they're coming out the original 100%, which means that Dillard and Flash's total is 100%, but it's not actually 100%. It's 80% of the total price because of the aforementioned printing, reprinting, apologies and excuses. Starting to look like a mess, and I don't just mean the artwork, folks.
Yeah. Well, it's one of them things when fucking
cock-ups all the way down. Don't get excited, Scotty.
You're not fucking good enough to do it and that shit, and so you try to employ people who you think will help you.
Competent people that make you look bad.
But what? No, it's like Milli Vanilli, like, if you've got a good fucking like producer in that can fucking just be like, all right, then, you're
What,
not
and
even gonna
good
see.
singers and musicians.
Yeah. If you
Then you can
if
do
you,
miming. That's
yeah,
your example for how to do a comic book, Milli Vanilli.
yeah, if they're like Milli Vanilli sort of thing, where if they had a competent person who'd have known how to have done a good story, fucking done a good character, and fucking made sure that Dillard did some good fucking artwork and that shit, then yeah, it could have done well, but they didn't. They fucking went in
Barely
and
know
just
it's
thought, oh
true.
yeah, well, they probably thought it was good enough.
Well, that's what an editor's for.
Well, yeah,
There's no
yeah, but
point having a
the
yes
side
person as
cunts,
an
aren't they?
editor.
The
I like
side
my
cunts, none of
editors
them.
hard and hard to please,
Well,
like my
none of
wife.
them's fucking professionals. None
Yeah.
of them can really say, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking like at the top of my fucking game in the fucking comic book industry," can they?
Well, hopefully they're not at the well, this is them at the top of their game. I should worry.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. So they probably thought it was good enough, and even if they didn't think it was good enough, there probably
130.
was that sort of like, well, we'll just rely on fucking Yellow Flash's fans and not knowing fuck all and just buying it.
Oh, that's always a good business tactic. Just assume that your customers are fucking stupid mugs that'll fucking fork out a few coins on any old shit as long as it's got your brand on it. Mind you, works for Star Trek, doesn't it, Scotty? Yeah, Jill would agree. Picard's a fucking replicant, Scotty. Oh, I like season 3. Well, that's
Yes,
why I'm generally excited to see what happens in the book. I'm not remotely excited about the content of the book, but I am rather excited to see what happens when the book comes out and the fallout.
Oh, well, I know what will happen when the book
which is
comes out.
inevitable.
The book's gonna do shit. Then Yellow Flash is gonna be like, right, well, if Dillard had fucking been a good artist, would have done better. Then Dillard, because he's got no fucking money at stake, he's gonna say, well, if you had a better fucking character,
Idea.
I could have fucking drawn.
With some balls.
Yeah, with some balls.
Not a knockoff Power Ranger.
Yeah, even though that's due to the artist, that. But anyway, fucking.
Well, that's traditional, isn't it? The writer blames the artist blames the writer, and then they both blame the publisher, and that's probably what's going to happen here.
But I think it's going to be one of them where fucking
Blame
they used to argue because none of them three will have the balls to say, "Oh, I did shit, Yellow Flash did shit, and the editor fucking did shit." We all
See, in
did
business,
shit.
there's no such thing as a valid excuse. We want to see results, not why you fucked it up.
Well, I know that none of them three is going to have the balls to like just say exactly how it is in the three shit cunts made a shit comic that fucking the thought dumb side cunts was going to buy.
Well, that's the problem with the two printing errors that Eric July's had on 2 other books. It's not just the error; it's the fact that he tried to cover up and say it was on purpose. I mean, if you're gonna bullshit people, Eric July, you want to make a bit more of an effort, mate, don't you? Now you're a laughing stock.
Yeah, it's like
rip-off verse, more like. See, I'm not on Team July. I'm not on Team anyone. They're all worth taking the piss out of. None of these fuckwits know what they're doing, do they? I mean, they're making a lot of money, but are they putting good books out? Are they going to go to their grave feeling pride that they put out a good product? Or are they going to go, fucked up like George Lucas and George R. Martin? I started off with a good idea, but I didn't see it through. You fucking gardeners. You amateurs! Where's your book, Captain? Exactly, nowhere, because I'm making it gooder.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It was a bit of a fucking let's release this fucking comic book and try and cash on the fucking.
Be better off releasing the Hound.
Yeah, bit of the heat, bit of the hot fucking wave that was riding.
Well, in between this and of course, there's a new compilation, isn't there, coming out with featuring such amazing writers as and the critical talentless fucking drinker. I watched another video reviewing one of Will Jordan's books today. A searing indictment of Won't Jordan's skills. He literally said, well, the thing is, he doesn't know how to write. Oh, well, pick the bones out of that one, folks. And they actually had, I put it out on Twitter. with screenshots of Will Jordan's actual writing. It's true. He can't write. And he wants to sit there being the critical drinker, dunking on other people's books. People in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, critical drinker. And that's you, mate.
Yeah. Well,
And
it's probably
regarding pop
just,
culture, he's a fucking tourist, isn't he? Because he doesn't know fuck all about Blade Runner and he keeps lying about Ridley Scott. It was a mistake the first time, drinker, but after I pointed out and you blocked me, it's called fucking lying, you tourist.
yeah, I say most of these, they don't have a fucking clue. And instead of saying, no, I don't fucking know, they like try and fucking blag it to get fucking street
Clicks.
cred.
Soy nerd bitches. Well, we're here to call them out, aren't we?
Oh, yeah. Definitely
If we're going to
tomorrow.
call out
Definitely
Scotty, we're going
tomorrow.
to call out Drinker. Got to be fair and consistent. A discount, Doomcock.
Yeah, well, some of them, they just have their own little fucking
Circle
communities.
jerks.
Well, even Van Scarver was saying the reason why he didn't fucking kick off at fucking Eric July as fucking quick as he did because he was taking a bit of shit from Eric July and that shit, getting told like, "Hey, look, don't be fucking."
Oh, in the DMs, wasn't it?
Yeah, don't be fucking like criticizing my fucking book, or else I'll fucking make sure I'll let people criticize your book, sort of thing. But even Van Scarp was like, well, let people criticize my fucking books. You
Exactly.
know?
If you don't like your books being criticised, then don't release shit books with the pages in the wrong order.
Yeah. And so, like, even Van Scarp fucking just said, no, fuck that. But it was a case of fucking he'd put up with it though because he knew fucking some of his subscribers would be like Eric July subscribers and that, but they're all fucking dumb side cunts.
All of them? Wow, that's not much of a
Right.
generalisation. But no, there must be crossover, cross pollination between the camps.
If you're fucking watching Eric July hoping that his comic books are going to be good, then you are a dumb cunt.
That does seem to be based on current evidence. I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't know how to write fucking anything because he fucking read fucking Wonder Woman comics from his sister because he said, "Oh yeah, I like fucking." Because that's why I like Yara and that because he's fucking into his Wonder Woman.
Is that what it is? Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, Wonder Woman's quite a fascinating origin. One of those stories. It's one of them, isn't it? Where the original story in real life is actually more interesting than the comic book because the guy that wrote it, he was basically having some kinky sexual relationship with his wife and some chick that had moved in. And they're all into this spanky S&M. That's what I heard, anyway.
Yeah, well, Wonder Woman was originally written to get women interested in comic books or action
And bondage.
hero comic books. Because remember, there was for kids.
Yeah, well, and teenagers. I mean, it definitely encourages puberty, doesn't it? Keep with me. Between that and the TV show, Wonder Woman, doing.
Yeah, well, fucking. I thought, yeah, she had a nice rack, but the fighting scenes were shit. So I never watched it apart from the intro. But
you can get past the intro. You weren't a regular fan of the Wonder Woman. I'm surprised, you.
No, well, like I had to like scream and shout to me fucking nana and mother to get it off because it was side shit.
Even back then, wow,
Yeah.
You were a harsh early critic of the soy shit, Jens. Wow.
Yeah.
Even the original TV show
well,
Wonder Woman. Well, not the original. There was actually another one, but anywho.
Yeah,
The famous one.
What was Linda Carter in? Because she had a nice rack and that. I didn't mind the theme tune, but yeah, I won't watch it.
Yeah, no, she's very easy on the eyes. I've not actually ever rewatched an episode, so I don't think I've actually watched Wonder Woman since the late 1970s. Like Play School with Floella Benjamin. I'll have to go back and check out an episode. Wonder Woman. Doo-doo, doo-doo. I remember the bass line. As a musician, Jens. Doo-doo, 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 Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
better than the Incredible Hulk, which in turn is better than She-Hulk, which takes us back to Scotty. Crybaby Scotty, Mr. Screenshotty.
I don't know
Get
where
me
it's
a
gone.
She-Hulk, Jill.
Where has all the Scotty gone?
Where's the testosterone gone? Where's your bollocks gone? Oh, that's lost 2 lurkers. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
You had 4 listeners at one point. You're getting the lurkers in today. Scotty fan club.
Well, the thumbnail's quite soy, as I say. YouTube loves soy fucking thumbnails.
Scotty as Tank Girl.
Yeah,
Not
Scotty
much in the Tank Girl.
as
More
soy
like.
girl.
Come back to the 5 and dime, Scotty. Scotty Dean. One day
That is
he'll
gone.
be back.
I think he's gone. I think we've lost him. I don't think Scotty's ever going to cook money again because he fucking
Ever? Wow.
Nah, he knows.
Well, then why is he
knows.
tweeting about me? See, I don't get it. All he succeeded. If you wanted to confuse me with your irrational behaviour, Scotty, you've succeeded in that. But after a certain point, I don't care. There's no point trying to figure out the motivations of someone that's drunk and stoned all the time.
I think he knows it's over for him.
Well, taking screenshots of my tweets and considering that a win, I don't know what you're doing.
It's last
Apart
ditch
from making
effort.
me more famous.
You know when someone's drowning and they're still thrashing around, even though they're like 5 foot fucking under. That's Scotty. It's not until
That's
he's
what
like,
he's doing.
yeah, it's not until he's got to that 10-foot under mark that he realizes, oh yeah, shit.
That's
I'm
it.
going
You've
now.
drowned, Scotty. You're done. It's over.
See,
Fuck 5 listeners. Oh, I'm not used to this. Quick, get the good jokes out for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, too side for fucking YouTube.
He's getting too soy for Jill. That's what I'm saying. She's not going to be putting up with this shit for much longer. I mean, it's not for me to say, but that's my guess. That's my observation, folks.
I think he needs to watch some fucking masculine action, maybe. That's it. But I think it's too late for him because like there's only so much masculine action can do to you.
He's not even seen Time Cop, mind you. Neither's Discount Doomcock, but he's gonna.
Oh, well, that'll be a good start for him, but he might get a bit fucking jealous of fucking Van Damme's
Jean-Claude
ass.
Van Damme's physique.
Yeah. Don't want to be reminded of fucking what women want.
As opposed to what they don't want.
Yeah.
A
To know
pale,
him,
skinny
to
torso.
know what they definitely don't want.
Only good for one thing, reflecting light.
Well, that's to say, fucking Scotty. He went down the side route and I tried to fuck, but there's so much.
You try to stop him.
There's only
He
so
was
much I can
determined.
fucking do. But he obviously didn't want to fucking be masculine. He wanted to be really side. And
See, we're still trying to save you, Scotty. This is what it's all about. Admiral
Yeah.
Teague might be saving Star Trek, having only seen 30% of it. Well, I've seen 30% of Scotty. That's enough. But we're trying to save you, Scotty. We're trying to save you, Scotty, from yourself, from your own worst base instincts.
Yeah, Star Trek's just fictional characters. Scotty's a real person.
Is he? Oh, that explains a few things.
Well, he's a real person, even though he's a fictional character. That
he's a bit two-dimensional these days.
Well, I think he wants to be fucking keeping his.
He needs a character arc.
Nice and clean.
Scotty, I think Scotty needs a redemption arc at this point. He needs to come back a hero. We still love you, Scotty. We want you to make it. We want you to get back to where you once belonged.
Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, but he knew it wouldn't last.
Scotty was full of soy.
Yeah. Get back, soy.
Get back to where you once belonged. Get back, Scotto.
Well, I think it's too late for him.
Maybe. Well, I think I'll give him 20 minutes. I think if Scotty doesn't communicate in the next 20 minutes, he's probably done for. Well, after that, his fate is in Jill's hands, as it always has been.
Oh, yeah.
But they're never going to agree on Star Trek, and they're never going to agree on Doomcock, and that's a wedge you can always stick a blade into to widen it a bit more, isn't it, Scott? Jill hates New Trek and Scotty loves it, or some of it, like Picard season 3. Even though Picard is demonstrably a replicant. There's no Picard in Picard. It's ridiculous. You can debate whether Deckard's a replicant, but in the case of Picard season 3, it's not even a question. He is a replicant.
Yeah.
Or I should say it. And there's no, as you mentioned, there's no She-Hulk season 2, let alone 3. So that's it. You're done, Scotty. There's nothing for you left to review unless they bring back Play School.
Yeah, I'd say it's folks. All of Star Trek's gone because it's Zoida's fault. She-Hulk's fucking gone because it was Zoida's fault.
Doctor Who's fucked. Star Wars is over. He hasn't even seen Blandor.
Yeah, and James Bond fucking
No Time to Shag.
That's going to be a few more years, I think, because fucking still on fucking chosen a fucking
Daniel
Bond.
Craig David is gone, isn't he? So they've not replaced it. And they've sold it, haven't they?
What?
James Bond's been
Netflix.
So there you go. It's no longer owned by the Broccoli family.
No, because was a statement that came out that they said Bond will be British and male, so he could be black though. They say
that could be interesting.
Yeah, but they definitely because you can't make him female because fucking then James Bond's just a slut. Because being a male slut's fucking quite fucking hard to beat. Where being a female slut's quite easy. So,
Too easy.
Yeah. It's like fucking let's fucking make this film about a man who's fucking
getting laid all the time but can't drive a car properly.
Yeah, a woman that can reverse park and that fucking be amazing.
James Bond parallel.
Doesn't work with a man. It's just normal sort of fucking shit with a man. But anyway, so fucking they said he's gonna be British and
male. The fact that they put out a statement saying that, you wouldn't get that in Sean Connery's time, would you? Before George Lazenby got the role, they didn't have to guarantee that he was going to be a British male. Obviously, in Lazenby's case, he's Australian, but the character was still British. It's called acting. Lazenby obviously being the best Bond, then Moore, then Connery. Now, actually, I think Connery's fourth for me because after that,
watching a fucking YouTube video of what they was gonna do with the fucking on a Majesty's Secret Service fucking second outing of George Lazenby, but obviously fucking we know that it turned out like fucking his producer and director. I mean,
it was going to be a revenge flick after they bumped off his wife, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it sounded like it was going to be a really good because that's why they brought back Sean Connery, which is the bit that really gets me. They got rid of Connery, they got Lazenby, then they got Connery, and then they went with Moore. Very similitude. Hello.
Yeah, well, like a Majesty's Secret Service 2, but obviously they weren't going to call it that. They were going to probably call it something else.
Because it ended up being Diamonds Are Forever.
A revenge flick. What?
When Connery came back, it was Diamonds Are Forever.
Yeah. But it might have been called Diamonds Are Forever then. But, it was going to be like a revenge fucking film. With
You shot my wife.
Yeah. With Lazenby fucking going after Blofeld and his henchwoman.
See, that would have been awesome because all we had in the end was Roger Moore chucking him down a chimney, and then officially they couldn't call him Blofeld anyway for copyright reasons because the other guy, there was some background. I'm all about the plot points, not the background drama. But wasn't it that Ian Fleming co-wrote a script with someone else based on one of his books, but the other geezer wrote the script, and then they split up, and blah blah blah. And then there was a lawsuit. One of them owned Blofeld, and so when Roger Moore chucked Blofeld down the chimney, we all knew it was Blofeld, but they couldn't call him Blofeld. Kind of like Conan and Red Sonja, or the Man with No Name. Yeah, you're writing this down, Scotty. It's called Information About Films.
Yeah, I think it might have been something to do with the fucking legal rights and fucking
Yeah,
thingy of Blofeld's fucking likeness or whatever. So you don't
yeah,
ever
yeah,
see
yeah.
his face.
They couldn't call him Blofeld. That's why
Yeah,
they didn't
and you
name
never
him in
see
that
his
movie.
face. You
Yeah,
what? Yeah, yeah, and you never see his face because I think if they were
even though he's
shown,
played by different actors anyway.
yeah, but if they're like showing
There's
his, because
Kojak.
well, a bit
There's
like with
Pleasance.
yeah, but a bit like with Back to the Future too, with the
There is no
dad,
Back to the Future
old
2.
fucking George McFly's character.
Oh yeah,
He
because he wouldn't sign on for it because the money wrangler. That's why he was upside down, so you wouldn't notice.
Yeah, because it was a different dude with prosthetics
Yeah,
on that made him look
yeah,
like him. And so, if the Bond film had done that with
yeah.
Blofeld, I think the dude who played Blofeld, I think he might have fucking had some, you know, money towards him.
That's a good point. See, this goes back to why I don't like having multiple actors doing the same role, or indeed multiple actors doing multiple actors doing the same role, or one actor doing different roles. See Raiders of the Lost Ark. So from that point of view, there's a different Blofeld anyway, because there was Kojak Blofeld, Pleasance Blofeld, and then we got the German Blofeld, but then that got retconned because he's James Bond's brother or some bollocks. See, it's just all nonsense.
Yeah, because
And of
like,
course, transmedia canonical verisimilitude. I mean, like Moonraker, that was one of the weakest adaptations in terms of verisimilitude ever. There's only 3 words from Moonraker that actually made it into the movie. Moonraker, James and Bond. Everything else was made up. Because it's a
yeah,
reference to a sail on a ship, a boat, a sailboat, not a spaceship. Anywho.
mm. Well, they were saying like fucking similar like the plot lines, like they have been using other Bond films and that, which like with Moonraker, fucking I can't remember exactly what happens in book, but whatever happens in Moonraker, they probably use for another fucking Bond film because
Well, if they, yeah, that's the whole thing. If they haven't actually adapted the book Moonraker, they should now adapt it and call it something else. But yeah, there's a plot that's unused because one of the movies was based on a short story. So yeah, the transmedia canonical verisimilitude in James Bond movies is notoriously, or maybe not known, but yeah, it's actually pretty shonky, basically. Because they also filmed them in the wrong order, isn't it? The first movie was Doctor No, was the 3rd book. I'm not even that big of a James Bond
second book,
fan, but I clearly know more about it than Scotty does
Doctor
because he's
No
a
was
fucking tourist.
Doctor No was the second book.
Oh, was it? There you go. But not the first one. Was it the second one? I thought it was the 3rd one. Okay. But
No,
not the right order, basically. The
Casino
film
Royale
order.
was the first one, and then Doctor No was the second one.
Okay, well, there you go. So yeah, they were filming them in a different order, and then even sometimes in the film, they like James Bond will be back in, and then they brought it forward to Moonraker, didn't they? After Live and Let Die or whatever. No, Spy Who Loved Me. James Bond will be back in blah de blah de blah, but then because of
Oh yeah,
Star Wars, they bumped up Moonraker. See, that's what you get for making announcements, folks.
yeah. It was one of them where they put like the wrong, or they put the right Bond film at the time, but because they didn't make it, it looked like the wrong Bond film. I can't remember exactly which one it was.
I can't remember which one they promised, but whatever it was, see, a gap in my knowledge. But yeah, I think it was at the end of Spy Who Loved Me. Then it was James Bond will be back in For Your Eyes Only, and then it was Moonraker, and then it was For Your Eyes Only, something like that.
Yeah.
And now it's going to be James Bond will be back in Mamma Mia.
Yeah. Hey, well, I watched thingy Mission Impossible.
Yeah, the most poorly named franchise ever. He always wins. It should be called Mission Highly Probable, shouldn't it? Anyway,
Mission fucking nearly impossible, but fucking
vaguely Mission vaguely unlikely for a bit of dramatic tension, but that won't fit on the poster.
Yeah. Mission that's gonna be impossible apart from Ethan Hunt's doing it.
Exactly.
So it's not
that's got to be
impossible.
rhyming slang.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't too bad on that, but like, yeah, okay.
think everyone's impressed that he's doing his own stunts. Oh, he's actually hanging off that aeroplane. Look at that wind in his face. Well done, Tom.
There was a good fucking fight scene on the plane that like fucking.
Because he's looking pretty good for 100 years old, isn't he? Must be all that adrenochrome.
Yeah. Oh, he turns out, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, you don't fucking get to do stunts and that if you don't train out, because especially fucking hard stunts that he fucking does do some hard stunts where
He likes hanging off a plane, doesn't he?
Well, you've got to have muscle fucking in your arms and legs to do some stunts, or else you're gonna fucking look a right cunt when you fucking getting dragged off.
Scotty's not a stunt man.
Oh, Scotty, he probably wouldn't even be able to make a good stunt woman, even though he's got the body for it.
He could be a body double for Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Sit in my face and I'll tell you a lie.
Yeah.
That's on 1:55 and a bit. Right, 5 more minutes, Scotty, and that's it. Your career's over for good.
Yeah, Scotty, I'm gonna post it because we've got like 4 people watching, so it could be because I.
Yeah, 2 people, 2 hours, people. If you want anyone out, if you want us to continue to a 3rd hour, we're going to need a 3rd person. Because
if it ain't Scotty, it's going to be someone out there who knows where Scotty is. So there's the link.
There it is. Your last chance, folks.
Yeah.
I've got a feeling it's not going to happen. I'm starting to relax already.
Hopefully, them 2 people have gone to like tell Scotty to fucking
pull his finger out his ass.
Yeah,
which is unlikely to happen. Best place for it, really.
Yeah, let's fucking see what you got to say for yourself, Scotty. For
using
your people's material.
He's got nothing to say from the behind the safety of a block on Twitter. Even on Twitter, all he can do is screenshot me. He can't even put a commentary on it. And when he does put a commentary, it's fuck you, Finity. It's not very creative, Scotty. Even Discount Doomcock's looking more creative than Yao. Scott. Bit of whimsy, Scotty. Remember, whimsy. 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 Don't take it seriously. It's only YouTube. Don't go to Los Angeles. I mean, no, was it Las Vegas and start basically popping slugs into other YouTubers? That's taking it way too seriously.
Yeah, no, I don't think he'll do that. You might hang around with people. You might hang around with people who do that, not knowing. But no, yeah, we can't say that about Scotty because he fucking.
See, Scotty used to have a sense of humour. That's what I'm getting a bit worried about.
Someone pops in then. I thought he had the boop of the fucking.
Nah, it's wishful thinking. I'd like someone to come on, but I predict it's not going to happen. There you go. That's my prediction. I hope I'm wrong, but no fucker's going to come on. It's not going to happen. Scotty's got nothing to say. He's given up. Scotty's thrown in the towel. He knows he doesn't know what a Dutch angle is, let alone why. He's got nothing to offer. Without Jill's patronage, he'd have fuck all. He's like me. He's a nomad without a channel. At least I've got some books coming out, Scotty. What have you got? PBR and Resentment. That's it. And the Devil's Lettuce.
He hasn't got any fucking citizen either. And usually at that time he'd be out there where.
You'd think, wouldn't you? He must be busy moving still.
Mm.
Oh, well, at least he's getting plenty of material for the re-rub. He's got tons of stuff to... All right, DVB on the re-rub. Oh, you just missed out on the show. Never mind.
Yeah.
Well, tell you what, I'll go 2 minutes over. We'll go 2 hours, 2 minutes and 2 seconds, just in case. Because that happened once. I think that was with Discount Doomcock, didn't he? He came up in literally the last minute of the show, if memory serves correctly. I might have to put the kettle on. But yeah, no, I don't think it's going to happen. But I hope I'm wrong. What do you think, Lurker? Yeah, even the Lurkers are fucked off. There's only one left because the other one's me.
I think it could be Daniel's Hot Topics. He usually likes to leave.
Daniel, well, he has been coming on. He did come on. Yeah, I'd like to speak to Daniel because I want to find out the latest what's happening with Soy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we fucking do. Oh, well, Daniel, if you're watching on the re-rub or if if you're the
better
Laker out
be.
there, fucking yeah, you definitely got to come on tomorrow's stream and that shit to see what's been going down with the fucking
With the
Soy
soy fi.
Nation. Fucking
How you doing?
yeah.
Hey. Yeah, at this point, it's more likely that we're going to get Brown Alliance, but he's obviously too big for his boots these days. I was thinking not
All
Brown
the
might
side
come on for a
cunts.
laugh.
Yeah, if they've got big channels, usually side cunts, because that's how they get big channels being side cunts.
Compromising, quite right.
Yeah. Usually they fucking have to like advertise themselves to the kiddies, so they like keep it quite like, oh yeah, what do
Keep
you
it friendly.
think? Put in the chat.
Yeah, we like to keep it controversial. Hence the
Yeah, this
lurkers.
is adult
And
conversation, not for fucking kids. Fucking kids, get that. Most of these who I'm talking to are like fucking kids. So real kids, you know. I can't kick off at a real kid because they're a kid. Where these
we need
dumb side
grizzled
cunts.
adults listening
Yeah,
to us.
yeah.
That's
When
why
you're
the
over
bulky...
18, when you're over 18, you still talk like a fucking 10-year-old.
This show should be certificate 25, 18. Their brain's still forming, isn't it? Some of these shows, there is no brain.
At 16,
Two
you
remaining
can go
cells
fight for your
bumping
fucking
together,
country.
Scotty.
So 18, you should be able to fucking know the difference between good fucking masculine
Between a
action
Dutch angle and a flat
fucking
angle.
media and female-led side shit.
Quite right. Right, this is the final minute. I'm going to fuck off on 2 minutes and 2 seconds past the hour, folks. So this is the final countdown, and then it's over. It's been fun though. It's I'm loving the 2 hour routine.
Well, fucking cheers for popping on, because like if you wanted done, I couldn't have like shown me fucking.
It's all thanks to Scotty. Thanks for doing that screenshot of me, Scotty, from behind the blocky Scotty.
Yeah, I just couldn't have done.
There you go.
Couldn't show.
Get your own content. More Scotty than Scotty.
Yeah, for that.
Scotty Nexus 5. He's never looked so muscly. Next, there'll be an animated cartoon.
Yeah. Well, there we go. That is like the Scotty's profile picture that it should have been like, but that's mine now. That's my Scotty's fucking profile.
Right,
yeah.
And that's it on 222. I'm off. Cheers for having us on. See you later.
Yeah, cheers, Captain. So yeah, thanks to Captain for watching. Thanks for you watching on the rerun or fucking incognito and that. So I'll be doing a stream tomorrow or later on today / tomorrow sort of thing. So thanks for watching. Cheers. Bye.